Oh, hello there. Didn't see you there. What am I doing up here? Oh, nothing. You have to subscribe to find out very soon. Anyway, we're not going to be choosing Maneaters today. We are actually going to learn how to skip them all together. If you're an aspiring speedrunner for this game, this could potentially be one of your walls. I definitely know a lot of people who don't care much for Maneaters in the actual speedrun. So hopefully this will be enticing for you to actually give it a run and try. But I do realize a lot of you probably just want to learn how to skip them in casual runs as well. This will actually be surprisingly easy. It's almost unbelievable how easy to skip this boss is. I do want to shout out Experivit333. He's the one who found this skip and gave me his blessing to make a video on it. But yeah, let's jump right in. First off, I do need to give a straight warning from the beginning. You will have to die to do this skip. So if you need to use any souls or would like not to affect your world tendency, maybe go die in the Nexus first and use up all your souls first. And do be prepared for the next encounter with Old Monk. So we do have to go inside the boss fog first, but we are going to be running straight past the Maneaters. Where we want to go to, it's the very back of the room next to the fog wall. And we're going to be paying attention to the base of this little pillar right here. We can actually land on that. There's an identical one on the other side of the room. You can use either or. It doesn't really matter. You may want to give a look-see behind you just to make sure man isn't going to leap at you all of a sudden. Next, you're going to get to the very, very corner of this pillar and you're going to turn your camera to around where I'm at now. Basically, you're going to want to clip into the wall. And you know you'll be doing it right whenever you see that the terrain starts disappearing. With photo mode, you can see that this basically has deloaded a lot of the previous area. The Maneater seems to still be standing still, but it is definitely gone now. So again, go into the corner, get your camera like a little bit clipped into the wall, and keep walking forward until you actually drop through, and then quit out. And if you're wondering what's happening here right now is that because of being out of bounds, you can actually put your camera in a kill box. So the game thinks you're probably dead and starts deloading some of the assets of the area. And we're using that to trick it in this case to bypass the area we're just in. And now we're gonna load back in. And you should see as you load back in, it says that you're in the Ivory Tower, which should be the Old Monk level. So now what we're gonna do is similar to how the spider skip works. And we're going to die. And that should spawn us pretty much where the archstone for the Old Monk should be, past the Maneaters. Just to show you again the whole skip seamlessly, I'm going to play it again, but in 4x speed. If you would like to watch it at normal speed, just hit the 0.25 speed on the video player. Yeah, here we are again, of course. You can see here there's a fog behind us, but we actually can't cross it, so we can't go back to fight Maneaters. Which is why I'm telling you that you should be ready to fight Old Monk after this immediately. You can pick up the loot here and everything. And this is around where the archstone would actually be physically. But as you can see, we can go straight to Maneaters. Here's a cutscene. We can skip it thankfully as well. And we can just go on our way to Old Monk pretty much immediately. You will be in soul form, of course, since you did die. So if you want it to be at full health for Old Monk, I do hope you have a Stone of Ephemeralize on you. Now, I do want to point out here that if you actually die on Old Monk or the run up to Old Monk, you will actually spawn back at the bottom of this tower like you normally do if you die to this level or Old Monk. So again, you are pretty much stuck here, which is why I said you should be ready. If you do need for whatever reason to go back to the Nexus, you can use the Nexus bind item on your inventory or Shard of Archstone if you have one. So you're not permanently locked here until you beat them or anything, but if you do end up going back, you will have to do the skip once again. That's it pretty much for the entire skip. It's very simple in theory. X said he found this long ago, particularly in that Prison of Elatria segment, but didn't find any application of it until around October to actually pass the Maneaters. He does have its own video on it if you would like to watch that too, kind of explaining how he found this altogether. So if you'd like to give that a watch as well, here is the link to it. X didn't give me anything to plug in necessarily, just besides giving him credit for the skip. But if you want to give his channel a follow, dude, make sure to do that as well. He does post a couple of videos. He seems to be more of a challenge runner than anything, so he has dabbled in the speedruns for this as well. But if you'd like to support him some way, feel free to do so. I encourage it. But yeah, that'll be all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you learned something new. If you'd like to see more content like this, do make sure to hit the subscribe button for myself now. As I teased earlier, we are going to be discussing something else related to the Maneaters and other bosses, hint hint, in the coming weeks. I do make general Demon's Souls content, usually speedrun related, but if I can think of any fun ideas, I will usually make them as well. And if you'd like to see some of my streams and speedruns live, like I am showing right now, footage from one of my PBs, go give me a follow on Twitch as well. That is where I stream 3 times a week minimum, usually. And you can ask me any questions you have about the speedrun or what have you live on stream. I do not mind answering any questions whatsoever. But yeah, that'll be it. I'm glad to be back explaining some skips. I think we have enough for a little while now. So I hope you guys are excited for the next few weeks and months of content. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.